欢迎收看今天中天的梦想驿站。我们今天想分几个题目。这个节目呢，我们希望献给所有的观众朋友，让你感觉在你打开电视的时候，它是一个有温度的节目。中天的梦想驿站从本周开始，我们将都会在每个礼拜六文茜事业周报10点到11点晚上结束之后，马上播出11点到12点的节目。今天一开始，我们特别献给全世界以及台湾的女性朋友们的专题38妇女节。许多人并不知道38妇女节的由来，它是某一年在芝加哥的女性为了要争取权利，特别是他们的工作权利还有投票权。而到现在为止，我们经过整整了100年，很多人甚至觉得女性的高跟鞋穿得太高了，意思就是说女性平权已经完全达到了。真的是这样吗？今年3月8号，纽约找来了一位关于女性平权的代言人，她就是你看着她长大《哈利波特》里头的妙丽。在妙丽她在成长的过程中，曾经忍受过一个痛苦，是外界所不知道的。她一直到这一次在纽约出席了平权会议的时候，才告诉了大家，当年她因为 Harry Potter 一炮而红，红了以后呢，大家就整她长大。有一天，她走红地毯，一堆狗仔队趴在地上，她穿着裙子往上拍。狗仔队的目的很清楚，就是要拍她的底裤，好登在报纸上。而狗仔队选择那一天的原因是什么？因为第2天她就是18岁了。你现在知道人类的偷窥欲，在这个驱动之下，狗仔队有多么邪恶。妙丽提到了她当时成长的过程，她说那个时刻她非常震惊，这不是违法吗？结果第2天打开报纸，没有人刊登。24小时之后，这些狗仔队全部刊登，因为那一天她刚好满18岁生日，也就是依照英国的法律，这样的一个做法，只要你是成年人，你是一个知名的成年人，你就必须忍受。这就是她的成长的仪式。作为一个女性的知名人物，她说这是《哈利波特》里头其他几位她的同伴男主角们所从来没有经历过的一个经验。这就是我们现代还存在对女性的特色。
不再只是哈利波特的妙丽，艾玛华森说，尽管称她是女权纳粹吧。
One of my favorite women, Maya Angelou, she said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel."
这一天，3月8号，国际妇女节，纽约大苹果推动性别平等的 He for She 活动上，艾玛谈起她亲身经历的性别骚扰。
I remember, on my 18th birthday, I came out of my 18th birthday party, and photographers lay down on the pavement and took photographs of my skirt, which were then published on the front of the English tabloids the next morning. If they published the photographs 24 hours earlier, they would have been illegal, but because I turned 18, they were legal. And obviously, Dan and Rupert, who are my now co-stars, don't wear skirts. But I think that's just one example of how my transition into womanhood was dealt very differently by the tabloid press.
But I just said that every time you have fun time with a woman, having sex with a woman, the woman is missing. Sometimes she can get tired.
Today you see some women that are single mother, they're struggling with the children. The man is out there doing different things while the woman, she's selling cold water, selling other things to support the children. These are things that most of the time that bring poverty in the womb.
The Ministry of Gender and Ministry of Justice, the record says that most of the rape, they are under 18. It's a 4-year-old child mature for sex. She's not mature.
2014年，联合国妇女署发起男女平权运动 He for She， 一改过去策略，鼓励男性一块加入参与两性平权，并且邀请艾玛华森担任联合国妇女署的全球亲善大使。2014年9月。 这位刚拿下美国布朗大学英国文学学士的优等生，在纽约的联合国会议上演说，《纽约时报》评论激励人心。
I was appointed as Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women 6 months ago. And the more I've spoken about feminism, the more I have realized that fighting for women's rights has too often become synonymous with man-hating. If there is one thing I know for certain, it is that this has to stop. When I was 8, I was confused being called bossy because I wanted to direct the plays that we would put on for our parents. When at 18, my male friends were unable to express their feelings. I've seen young men suffering from mental illness, unable to ask for help, for fear it would make them less of a man or less of a man. In fact, in the UK, suicide is the biggest killer of men between 20 to 49, eclipsing road accidents, cancer, and coronary heart disease. In 1997, Hillary Clinton made a famous speech in Beijing about women's rights. But what stood out for me the most was that less than 30% of the audience were male. How can we affect change in the world when only half of it is invited or feel welcome to participate in the conversation? It's about freedom. I want men to take up this mantle so that their daughters, sisters, and mothers can be free from prejudice, but also so that their sons have permission to be vulnerable and human too. Reclaim those parts of themselves they abandoned, and in doing so, be a more true and complete version of themselves.
曾因不断为性别平权发声，这位26岁的英国演员招来许多漫天性别歧视、猥亵言论和威胁。有网友甚至在网站上放上倒数计时器，贴上艾玛哭泣的照片，认为她将是下一个裸照受害者。但艾玛华森没有害怕，因为恶搞没用，我只会奋战到底。从童星到才女偶像，艾玛说：“我不会去取悦任何人，我会接受自己的身份，做有价值的事。”这亦是为男女平权做下最佳主角。